There are some new residents on the UW-Madison campus, but they aren't students.
They are sharks, and they may hold the secret to finding treatments for cancer and even COVID.
Susan Simon has more on the groundbreaking research.
Mention the word sharks, and it usually means something bad is about to happen.
Sharks have been around for almost 1 billion years on Earth. And they've survived 5 mass extinction events, so they're definitely survivors.
Many people fear them, but scientists like Dr. Aaron LeBeau at the UW School of Medicine are finding ways to get as close as possible to sharks.
So these sharks are nurse sharks. They're native to the Caribbean Sea, and they're here for part of my research. We study shark antibodies, and our goal is to develop shark antibody therapeutics and imaging agents for cancer.
Dr. LeBeau is leading shark-based cancer research that is the only one of its kind in the world.
So the curious thing about the shark immune system is they have very, very small antibodies. These antibodies, we call them VNARs for short, they're a fraction the size of human antibodies, but they're more efficient at engaging their target of interest. Yep. There you go.
Dr. LeBeau says sharks may hold the secret to future treatments for cancer and possibly even COVID.
We discovered this suite of highly effective shark antibodies that neutralize COVID-19. And right now we're testing out those antibodies further, and it looks like they'll be highly effective against COVID-19 variants such as Omicron and Delta.
It is a beautiful irony that the money raised to get the sharks in the water started in the water with a stage 4 cancer survivor. We first met Mary Goose almost a decade ago when she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
How does it make you feel, though, to be 10 years out from your diagnosis?
It's amazing to me because I have lost numerous friends through this disease. At a very young ages, many of them at very young ages.
When her cancer spread, Mary started swimming across waters near and far to raise money for metastatic breast cancer research through her project, One Woman, Many Lakes.
How many lakes did you end up swimming in how many states?
I think I ended up swimming 53 lakes or bodies of water because some of them were rivers and ponds.
How much money did you end up raising?
Well, totally, we've raised $1.7 million as to this date.
The sharks get their blood drawn every other month. Other than that, they swim comfortably in their tank, which was paid for with donations like Mary's and the Carbone Cancer Center.
So they're all boys. We've named them all after James Bond villains. And the beautiful thing is, to do our research, we don't have to kill sharks, so everything here is non-lethal. So everything is taken from a shark and then grown up in the lab.
The research is crucial because less than 7% of research dollars go to metastatic breast cancer, and time is precious.
If not for me, I'm on a clinical trial. This is my second clinical trial for my children, my daughters. My daughter and my granddaughters, that it'll be a cure for them down the road.
And the sharks involved in this research are not wild sharks. You can read much more about that research at channel3000.com.
We also have a link to Mary's One Woman, Many Lakes project.